Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from the link. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A throw on the move is caught.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They run over center with Williams. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And he's trying to power forward, but no dice. They're going to stop him behind the line. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here's 1st and 10. Room to run at the 30. Past midfield. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Back to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his second touchdown of the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. This brought in out past the 20. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle. Second down and 8. Olave is the motion man. He'll look to throw.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here's a third down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after 1, 7-0 is our score. And they'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Hurts. This is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Saints move out on top, 14-0. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Marked down at the 6. Second and goal. A pistol snap back to Hurts. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Left side into the hands of Olave. Here's 2nd and 2. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. The Saints will take a 21-7 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. He's to midfield. Sensational return. They drag him down inside the 15-yard line.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these 2 things: balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all 3 of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. It's another run here for Williams. And he nearly got the 1st down there. We'll give him 9 yards, but setting up a very manageable 3rd and 1. And they'll throw here with Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Going up top. That is brought in. Still on the move. And he's going to take this one all the way. 94 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Saints add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Hurts to the air on first down. They'll look to set up the screen here. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on second down is Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Third and long. Here's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Yeah. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So we hit halftime with the visiting Saints in front, as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Got it into the hands of Olave. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side this time. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That is brought in at the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Here's a run. A short game, down to the 7. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. From out of the gun, he'll throw to the end zone there, but it Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Saints will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now a give up the middle. He won't gain a lot of traction there. Down only to the 24. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Take it on in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, New Orleans. that his second touchdown of the afternoon. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints will add one more onto their big lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. A first down throw for Hurts. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, so sometimes as a coach, Mike, you just got to step in and take over. And I think in this case, you're going to look at your quarterback and say, I don't care how open that guy looks. If that defender's on that half the field, throw it to the other half, because this is the second time he has picked you off, and I guarantee the only thing on his mind right now is getting a third. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And a good run there on second down. They'll pick up 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now it's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down, that big chunk.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Hurts. Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
One of the tight ends in motion right. On first down, it's Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To the air again. Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Now a 3rd and 2. Again, Hurts. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They send Edwards in motion. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's hauled in at the 2. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
You work all week on these goal-to-go situations. You got to have it. You've got to take advantage when you're down this close, and not exactly an ideal sequence. Run game stuffed. Then you go to the air, and your protection can't hold up. Now you've got to try to find something here on 3rd and goal, and what was once a promising drive could end up being a bit of a letdown.
Kyron Williams, the intended receiver there. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
No reason not to go for it at this point. They will on 4th and goal. From the shotgun, it's for the 5th time he is intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 6.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. A big play after being backed up. 31 yards. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.